It is time. All right, good morning. Happy Sunday. Let's give it up for a couple people on the stage today. First, we got Isaac holding it down on lyrics. We got Taylor holding it down on bass. We got Sean on the drums. We got Noel on the uke. And also making me sound better vocally. And Lyndon on the keys. All right. And I'm Sherry, and I'm allergic to something out there. So apologies for the rasp that I didn't have until this morning. It's going to be fine. I'm going to keep it chill on the talking. But this first song, I did have something I wanted to say. It's called Threads, and I know for a fact the author of this song did not mean for it to be interpreted in this way, but I think of it as pulling the threads during like deconstruction, whereas the evangelicals would say the disentangling. It's the same thing. They just mean that they're not gonna lose their faith entirely by the end, which is also where a lot of us have landed. And yeah, I just like the visual of pulling out the threads of all the things that have harmed us and all of the things that I didn't say that. God. So that's what I think when I hear this song. All right, let's hit it.
Open me up with every breath.
you pull the threads till my heart unravels into yours, into yours. All right, this is called The One. Coming out from the darkness, turning back to a love that is stronger, calls me from within. Now I rest in your goodness, and I will trust your hand. I will cling to your promise to make me new again. Don't stop, let your love, let your heart change me with all my love, all my heart. Don't stop, you're the one I want. I can see how you heal my heart of stone. I can see how you walk with me, and I never go alone. Don't stop, let your love, let your heart change me with all my love, all my heart. Don't stop, you're the one I want. Father, move us, Spirit, lead us to a new place, to a new day. Father, move us, Spirit, lead us to a new place, to a new day. Father, move us, Spirit, lead us to a new place, to a new day. Father, life down for a brother. You died to be close to me. You died to be close to me. You died to be close to me. You just wanna be close to me. This is the love you have for me, that dies for the other. This is the love you have for me, lays a life down for a brother. You died to be close to me. You died to be close to me. You died to be close to me. You just wanna be close to me. Even when my heart and flesh fail me, I hear you say, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. You paid it all for me. How can I say anything but I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. You've given me your identity. You're clothing me in royalty. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. You made it all for me. How can I say anything but I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Giving me my identity. You're clothing me in royalty. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Yeah. You died to be close. You died to be close to me. You died to be close to me. You just wanna be close to me. You died to be close. You died to be close to me. You died to be close. You just wanna be close to me.
What's up, y'all? Okay, listen. Shout it out if you caught the Easter egg at the beginning of that song. Is anybody out there cool? I thought I saw a hand. Was there a hand there? Stranger Things. Yeah, the beginning of that was Stranger Things. But I want to talk to you about the strangest thing, and that's that Christ died for you. I've been doing that all morning, making myself laugh, which is pretty typical for me. Anyway, how's it going? Good to see you guys. We got a couple things coming up. Number one, group started this week. I couldn't go because, like most things in life, family and work mean you can't do anything ever. So I wasn't there because Owen had this presentation at school, which was actually kind of cool. For those of you that have done the school presentation thing before, usually it's pretty terrible, right? He gets up on stage, he sort of sings a song, he doesn't really know the words. However, this time he totally did know the words. So that was cool. And then he showed us a PowerPoint presentation that he did. So Owen's a genius. So that's pretty cool. And then this week, I'm going to be out of town, so I'm not going to be a group this week. But do me a favor. I know. Have fun without me, and maybe I'll be there next week, but, probably not because life is insane. Right? Isn't life insane? People that just came in? I'm calling you out. Woo! Good to see you. Okay, so groups have started this week. Also, please put on your calendar, Easter is coming. The first Sunday in April, I believe it's the 5th. Does that sound right? Yeah. So we just started talking about what we're going to do Easter-wise. We're going to do some fun kid stuff here. Put it on your calendar. It should be a fun day to hang out, talk about the Lord a little bit, and have a good time. I don't know. I don't really have any other announcements. You guys rock. Thank you for being here. I feel like I want to give extra good vibes and extra good claps for Hannah today. So please, a round of applause for the pastor of disaster, Pastor Hannah.
Do I give off a vibe that I need extra help today? Usually, that's correct. He's not wrong. Speaking of disasters, I just need you all to know that I'm incapable of typing a very basic word. And it's Satan. The word is Satan. Every time I typed it in the sermon, which was approximately 1,100 times, I did not type Satan, I typed Stan. So I discovered that this morning. I was like, I should look at my sermon. And then I was like, oh, Stan, there's a lot of Stan in here. And Stan is, in fact, a word. It's like a name. Also a thing kids from the early 2000s would say if they like something because of Eminem. And so Stan was not autocorrected or even underlined with a red squiggly. And so I was like, oh, it's 6 a.m. Noah is miraculously not awake yet. I should just take this time from the Lord and review my notes that I wrote. And it immediately was like, Stan. And so anyways, I did not change it. So we shall be referring to Satan as Stan for this entire message, okay? So just, deal with it. I can't change it. I don't know how to use find and replace on my phone. This is our passage from Matthew 4, verses 1 through 11. It says, Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. For 40 days and 40 nights he fasted and became very hungry. During that time, the devil came to him and said, If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become loaves of bread. But Jesus said, No, the scriptures say people do not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes out of the mouth of God. Then the devil took him to the holy city, Jerusalem, to the highest point of the temple and said, If you are the Son of God, jump off. For the scriptures say he will order his angels to protect you, and they will hold you up with their hands, and you won't even hurt your foot on the stone. And Jesus responded, The scriptures also say you must not test the Lord your God. Then the devil took him to the peak of a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. I will give it all to you, he said, if you kneel down and worship me. Get out of here, Satan. That one was copied and pasted from BibleGateway.com. That's why it was spelled correctly. Jesus told him, For the scriptures say you must worship the Lord your God and serve only him. And then the devil went away, and angels came and took care of Jesus. How many of you have heard this passage? Yes, okay. It's pretty famous. It's called The Temptation of Jesus. Jesus goes off in the wilderness to pray for 40 days and 40 nights, and during this time he doesn't eat anything, and the Bible, being very dramatic and descriptive, says he was very hungry. if I don't eat for 2 hours, I'm very hungry. At 40 days, I'd be literally dead. It is technically possible for a human to eat nothing for 40 days, provided that they're drinking lots of water, readily available in the wilderness, mind you, and have no other medical conditions, and they're in good health, and they have some excess, like, fat and muscle to burn. But did Jesus actually fast for 40 days? I don't care. Some people deeply care. I don't care. I think that question is missing the point entirely. So the number 40 in Hebrew scriptures is often used as a symbol for testing and transformation and preparation. Like, for example, Moses fasts on Mount Sinai for 40 days before he gets the law. Israel wanders for 40 years in the wilderness before they reach the promised land. The rain from the flood in the story of Noah rains for 40 days and 40 nights. Okay, so Israel wandering for 40 years is a parallel to this narrative in Matthew, because Israel failed spectacularly. They complained about the food, they tested God, they worshiped idols, they got an F in their 40 years. Jesus is Israel's Messiah, the stand-in for Israel, right? So he succeeds where they failed. He refuses to turn the rocks into bread, he refuses to test God, and he refuses Stan's offer of worldly power. It is a fascinating theological subject to dive into, but we're not going to. This passage is also the foundation for the Christian season of Lent, which, is the 40 days of fasting and repentance that come before Easter. We learned last week we had some, Catholics in here. So you know all about Lent. For the evangelicals, we're just should we give up our social media? Maybe. No, that seems hard. There's actually not 40 days of Lent. It's 46 or something, because Sundays don't count. But it's the theme, right? Trusting God, spiritual discipline, self-denial, repentance. These are all things that are part of Lent. And because this passage is a foundation for Lent, and because of all the philosophical implications of Jesus the Messiah resisting Stan in the wilderness, most sermons on this passage focus on us individually, and how as individual Christ followers, we need to look to this example of Jesus and resist the devil and his temptations. And that is a deeply meaningful interpretation. We're really, as humans, into anthropomorphizing evil. We're what is bad? We want to visualize it, we want to give it a name, and we want to make a movie about it. We, above all, want to separate it from us so that we can engage it as a proper opponent. We can fight the evil because it's over there. We know what is evil because it meets the criteria of the bad people, right? It's whatever it is, it's not us, obviously. We're the good guys. There is a book by C.S. Lewis called The Screwtape Letters, and in this book, there is a story of a junior demon in training called Wormwood, and he is being mentored by his uncle Screwtape, who is a much more experienced demon, because apparently Stan cares about professional development. I don't know. His job, is to get a particular human to love the world and hate God. Wormwood doesn't know how to do this, so Uncle Screwtape is let me give you a crash course, okay? Here is how you get the human to go to the bad place. Keep the human spiritual, not practical. The practical brings people to God. Encourage him to pray for specific things and specific outcomes, because then his prayers will be directed to and for objects and outcomes instead of to a mysterious, unable to understand God. Help this guy become oversensitive about everything and everyone so that everything and everyone gets on his nerves. Keep him focused on himself all the time. For example, if he's I have this thing I have to do, I have to pray for courage because I just don't know if I can do it. Remind him that he's being too prideful, or that he hasn't prayed in a while, so he shouldn't really be asking for stuff from God. The more self-involved he is, the less he will think about God, the less he will have room for God. And Wormwood, not being a particularly talented demon, fails in his mission. There's a World War II bombing raid, and then this guy dies and goes to heaven. And then in a weird literary metaphor about the selfishness and self-consumption that makes up and leads to hell, Screwtape and the other demons eat him, and he ceases to exist. It is worth a read, even though I did spoil the ending for you. The metaphor holds true. right? Like the demons are not showing up offering like limitless power or money or fame to people. They're just trying to bring out our worst qualities. They're just trying to have us defined by selfishness and insincerity and pettiness and pride and fear and our desperate need to control everything. It's easy to get us to be afraid and petty. Like if it weren't, the media would not exist. And this is true of our like modern temptations too, right? Like we are not being offered bread after not eating for 40 days. No one is hanging you off the Empire State Building being like, do you want to die? Just save yourself. No, we're not being offered the presidency, which shouldn't have all the power in the world. That's a different sermon. Instead, we are offered choices that seem like they don't matter because they're so small. They don't even seem like choices, right? Like our temptations generally come in the form of like, we should exaggerate a story so we look a little better. Or we should take credit for something that wasn't our doing. Or we should pretend to agree just so we could be liked or to avoid conflict. We should make excuses instead of owning up to our mistakes. We should feel resentful of people who seem like they have it all together. Or we should quietly root for someone to fail. We should do the bare minimum. We should distract ourselves from uncomfortable things instead of facing them. Those are like just as bad as Jesus' temptations, but actually maybe more so because they don't come with a face on them. Like Stan is not here in front of us saying, hey, if you just throw him under the bus, then you'll get that promotion you deserve. If you just look at how much better she's doing than you, if you just leave nasty comments on her social media, that'll really knock her down a peg where they belong, right? Like I think it would be easier if there was an actual demon here being like, here's the thing, would you like to make this choice? Yes or no? Because we do these things without thinking. We don't even think that they're choices that we're responsible for. But either way, I'm not really sure it matters because I look around sometimes and I think that unlike in that story, I think Wormwood is winning in this reality. Now, in many sermons, this is where we would take an emotional turn and we would all be invited to reflect on how we give in to Stan's subtle temptations on a daily basis. And we need to instead emulate Jesus in this passage, who shows us that Stan can be beaten, and we do not have to give in, which is all nice and valid. But I just want to go somewhere else entirely, okay? I want us to think about these verses as a statement about the church, like the big C church, not this church specifically, but like the church, not just the evangelical church, although I do love to knock on them, but like the overarching church, okay? So Jesus resisted these temptations. Wasn't easy, but he did it. Humans have sometimes resisted these temptations. It's not very easy, but some people are able to do it. Do you know what has rarely been able to resist these temptations? The church. In fact, it almost seems like it's a characteristic of the church to like cheerfully and quickly, not just like give in to the temptation, but act as though it's necessary and compatible with its divine mission. In verses 1 through 11, there's not really 3 different temptations. There are 3 variations of the same theme, because the devil has a one-track mind. He's always tempting his victims to go for power. Even all the way back to the beginning in Genesis 3, he's like Adam and Eve, the fruit and blah, blah, blah. He's not like, here, taste a fruit, it's delicious. He's like, hey, you will be like God. All you have to do is this. So the first variation, he's like, listen, you could turn a rock into bread because aren't you hungry? You haven't eaten in so long. This would just be easy for you. You're God, after all, right? The Son of God. It's not about food, okay? It's about setting aside the fundamental laws of nature and experience. We all know that rocks don't turn into bread. Have any of you turned a rock into bread? I've turned bread into rocks. I've baked a few of those. But like rocks don't turn into bread. That's nonsense, okay? Stan is essentially telling Jesus to make an open display of divine power, of divine omnipotence. Essentially, like you can do whatever you want because you're God. So who cares if you ignore the rules of this world, like physics and molecular structure? Just ignore them because this is your world, isn't it? You can do whatever you want. Now, that may not sound like a big deal, but it is. If Jesus turned all the rocks into croissants, that would be introducing a new world order, a new reality, one where stones can be turned into bread. In other words, the temptation is not about food, okay? It's an attempt to replace the foundational biblical commitment to creation, which God declared very good, even with all its limits, with a world that gives us the kingdom without the cross. It is a temptation to introduce a reality where free will doesn't have any consequences. If we can turn rocks into food, and remember, Jesus is going to tell his disciples, go and do even more. You're going to do so much more than I've done, right? So if we can turn rocks into food, then we can do that. And no one will be hungry. No work will be involved. No conscience. No requirement on the part of people who farm food or pack food or transport food or sell food or regulate food or legislate food or profit from food to do their work for the intention of the good of all people. Now, you might think that would be great. Rocks are food, no one is hungry anymore. But that doesn't fix the problem. The hunger problem in our world is not a lack of food. We have plenty of food. The problem is the people and the systems and the governments that control it and profit from it. If everyone were fed, which would be an amazing thing, the human problem would just migrate to another area of life because the humans have not been healed. The humans have not been fixed. Here's an example. If I were running around with a giant sword, chopping people, all willy-nilly, like I do in Skyrim, I only chop the bad guys, okay? Not for altruistic reasons. I just don't want to spend all of my gaming time being chased by guards. If I were going around chopping people all willy-nilly, and then all of a sudden found myself in a new reality where every time I take my giant sword and I try to chop someone, it turns into a giant feather, the problem of me indiscriminately killing people would not be fixed, okay? I can't chop people anymore with my feather. I can tickle them, I guess, which might be worse. But I can't kill them with my sword. But that doesn't heal my desire to do it. And also, I have questions. Is it just the sword? Can I use arrows? Can I use poison? Can I shove them in a well? These are not things that I've done in Skyrim. It doesn't take away the thing that makes me want to do that in the first place. It just takes away the natural physical consequences of my actions, which we dislike. Does anyone love consequences? I hate them. I also hate giving them out. And I have to a lot. I made humans. Turns out I have to give consequences to those humans, and then they get sad, and then I get sad, because I'm like, why can't you just do better? Then I won't have to do this to you. And they're like, Mom, it's your job. They don't say that. I say that. I say it's my job to make sure that you are a reasonable human. And like Nova told her brother 2 days ago, she would go outside with him and play diggers. And he went, collected his diggers, went flying outside. She went outside for 10 seconds, came back in. Said, I don't want to be outside anymore. He, devastated. He was like, Nova. And I was like, you have to go outside and play with your brother. Why? I'm like, because you said that you would. So therefore, now, why are you making me make you do what you said? Being a parent sucks. So I made her keep her word for a total of 10 whole minutes, okay? And she acted like I had shoved her out the door into a backyard made of wasps. Like the wailing and gnashing of teeth that ensued. But I was like, you brought this on yourself. I can't let you lie to your brother. He's sad. Also, this is bad for you. Also, this is bad for me. Now I have to make you keep your word. I have to endure your brother crying because you don't want to play with him. I have to endure you crying, wailing, weeping. And then, like, having a headache and being all puffy and then being sad for like 2 more hours because you cried so hard. I have to endure all of that because you chose to say something and your words have meaning. Without consequences, free will is pointless, right? But growing in wisdom and knowledge and faith and love is the entire point of a life of faith. And if we don't have free will, then what is that? Nothing. And like, the church has not escaped this temptation, because in every inspirational message that gives us Easter without Good Friday, in every theology that gives us like platitudes and niceties about heaven without a challenge to be the hands and feet of God right now in this world and create heaven here, in every doctrine that tries to substitute certainty for genuine faith that gives us courage to live with life's paradoxes, what is being offered to us is a different reality. It is a different world. And I mean, I should say, it's not like Jesus didn't work miracles. He did. He often defied fate because of his compassion for people. But he submitted to saving this world, in this world, even to dying in it. And for all the miracles he did and all the people he healed, they still died. It's not like Lazarus got a take 2, I guess, for I hope more than a year. But he still died. All the people who were healed, all the people that were fed, right? It's just postponing life, which is wonderful. But Jesus didn't offer another world, not to us and not to himself. We already have a world. And Jesus came into this one to show us that it was worth saving and worth living in. So, how do we get the big church to see that it is not only souls that need to be saved, but all of creation that God declared very good? The second variation is spectacle. Humans are always looking for a show, a performance, a hero, someone to entertain them and emulate. And it's big business, especially for the church. Our heroes don't have to jump off cliffs. I mean, I don't know. Do your heroes jump off cliffs? Maybe. But in general, our heroes don't have to jump off cliffs. They just have to appear to have something that we wish we had, like a perfect family or a perfect home or a perfect life or a perfect marriage or a perfect body or a perfect bank account or whatever. I could spend hours talking about how this shows up in American Christianity and how we've turned Jesus, who healed people and was like, do not tell anyone. And people were like, bet. Hold my beer. I'm going to go tell everyone I know. Jesus was like, what part of do not tell anyone do you understand? He's like, don't tell anyone. And we've turned that guy into the ultimate celebrity. And the pastors of church machines into mini celebrities that enjoy fame and influence and power. And I could just go on about that, but I'm not going to. Is anyone keeping notes on all the other sermons we could be doing right now? You should be, because I won't remember them. The third variation is political power. Okay, so 1 and 2 contain some semblance of persuasion, right? You're hungry. Don't you want food? You're gonna die. Won't you just save yourself, right? But this one is just take the mask off. Go for sheer control. Stan, if you came in late, I misspelled Satan this entire sermon. Everywhere in the sermon, Satan is spelled Stan. That's why I'm calling him Stan. Stan says to Jesus, look at all the kingdoms of this world. I will give you control of all of it. You just have to bend the knee to me. And it's impossible for me to read that without thinking about the centuries-long history of Christendom. Christendom began when Christianity was adopted as the official religion of the imperial Rome. And I would love to say that it ended at some point, but I don't think it has. It's literally in the name. Dom is the suffix that means dominion. And it's not the dominion of Christ, it's the dominion of the Christian religion and the people who run it. We were talking in small group this week, hey, shout out, not to Jarrett, who promised, who swore to me that he would come to small group. We were talking like, what kind of church, if we could just give a church to our future generations, like what kind of church could we imagine, could we give? And I was like, I just want a church that is actually separate from the state. Like, can you imagine a church that has quit searching for power through proximity to and pressure on political leaders? And like, we could talk about what's currently happening, okay? But this is the pattern, the dominant pattern of Christianity since it began, since it was no longer people following the way of Jesus, and it was a state-sanctioned thing. I had a professor who would say ridiculous things, and one of them was that mixing political power and faith was like mixing ice cream and poop. Wouldn't affect the poop that much, but it sure would mess up the ice cream. And like, yes? Like, it is impossible to smush a cosmic gospel of divine, unconditional love into the power, money, control-hungry church who claims to be proclaiming that gospel. What comes out is not the gospel, it's poop. You should also know that's not the word I wrote in my notes. It's poop. We serve that up to people, and we tell them that the bad taste in their mouth is their fault because they just aren't living faithfully enough. They just aren't believing correctly. They aren't repenting enough. They love the wrong person. They don't agree maybe that God is small enough to be contained in the walls of specific churches and specific doctrines. Ooh. Y'all come back up here before I let the Pentecostal go. There is a fourth temptation. If you go all the way to Matthew 27, and this time the temptation is shouted at Jesus as he hangs on the cross. It's a taunt. It's voiced by people who are walking by shaking their heads. If you're really the Son of God, come down. Come down from there. If you're really the Son of God, show us your power. Show us your power. Turn rocks into food. Defy gravity. Tell us that getting political power won't cost you your soul. Show us that you can beat death without having to go through it. Give us a different world. We don't like this one. Give us a different world. Give us a world where we can rule and own and hoard and destroy without reaping any consequences for our actions. Give us a world where we can distract everyone by making them so focused on their own individual failings, real or perceived, that no one notices or cares that the institutions that we have built in your honor are made of wormwood. They're rotten, they're hollow, and they're devouring themselves. Jesus told Stan to take a hike, to get away from me. The scripture says you must worship the Lord your God and serve only him. In other words, you cannot serve two masters. You can't serve God and money. You can't serve God in power or God in control. Worshiping the Lord your God is less about like singing and being pious and memorizing Bible verses, and more about allowing the light of God to illuminate all of the crusty, dusty, moldy corners of our hearts, and believing not only that God can heal and save every part of us, but also that we are worth healing and saving, just as we are. It's about accepting that God loves us unconditionally, completely, and that love is the foundation for every part of our ability to resist Stan's never-ending power plays, individually and collectively. As a people of faith and as people who are building something, not an institution of faith, not a Christendom, but like a family. We have 2 more songs. If you'd like to stand and sing with us, then I will come back and give you a benediction.
It's so unusual, it's frightening. You see right through the mess inside me. You call me out to pull me in. You tell me I can start again. I don't need to keep on hiding. I'm fully known and loved by you. You won't let go, no matter what I do. And it's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known and loved by you. I'm fully known and loved by you. It's so like you to keep pursuing. It's so like me to go astray. But you guard my heart with your truth, a kind of love that's bulletproof. And I surrender to your kindness. Oh, I'm fully known and loved by you. You won't let go, no matter what I do. And it's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known and loved by you. I'm fully known and loved by you. How real, how wide, how rich, how high is your heart? I cannot find the reasons why you give me so much. How real, how wide, how rich, how high is your heart? I cannot find the reasons why you give me so much. I'm fully known and loved by you. You won't let go, no matter what I do. And it's not one or the other. It's hard truth and ridiculous grace to be known, fully known and loved by you. I'm fully known and loved by you. It's so unusual, it's frightening. I'm fully known and loved by you. All right. This last one is a fun one. It's called I Got You. And I low-key picked the wrong key. So we're going to make it work. And I'm going to need y'all's help on, after the chorus, we got some, oh, 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 oh. You'll see. Just follow the boys. It's going to be great. All right. I've been afraid for a long time. I know how it feels to be scared. I know what it means to be there, all alone in the dark with your thoughts and your fears and your prayers. But now it's for sure the wrong time to be on your own. I'll be the warm to your cold, the new to your old. got you. I will be near. My love will last. I'll be right here. I got you. I got you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. I got you. Love is a revolution. It twists and it turns. It burns but it heals. When it steals, it returns. Join in the rebellion. It's time to save the world. Ooh, I can imagine a future where there is no hate. Forget what they say. You have always been great. I'll see you on the battle line. I've got your back and I know you've got mine. Even when you're running from the flames, even when you're crying from the pain, even when there's no more time and the seas are overflowing, I got your back. I will be near. My love will last. I'll be right here. I got you. I got your back. I will be near. My love will last. I'll be right here. I got you. I got you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I got you. I got your back. I will be near. My love will last. I'll be right here. I got you. I got you. I got your back. I will be near. My love will last. I'll be right here. I got you. I got you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I got you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I got you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. I got you.
Happy March, you guys. It's March. Jared's excited. The rest of you don't care, I guess. Eat some macarons. I almost said macaroons. That's that southern coconut thing. Not the same. Shout out to Kate for bringing snacks. Everyone look at Kate. She hates it. But I love you, so get over yourself. Next week, I have no idea what we're talking about. Also, Jarrett said we were planning stuff for Easter. That's because Allison this morning was like, what are we doing for Easter? And we were both like, it's happening. So, yeah, I mean, do you want to plan stuff for Easter? Come give me your ideas. If you like Different Church and you want to help us keep existing, you can donate online or in the box in the back. You should, if you don't have a Sassy Jesus sticker, there's like 2 left on the table. That's it. There's no more. So grab them while they exist. And then we will have a new Pride theme coming soon. But I don't know what it is, so you get to wait. Let's pray. Loved ones, the next time you hear the voice of judgment, of cruelty, of hate, the next time you are offered a choice between comfort or honesty, power or kindness, control or courage, may you instead hear the voice of Jesus rise up in your soul like a volcano, shouting, "Get away from me, Stan." And may you remember that this world, this faith, this you, this is worth saving. And we're already on our way.